What's up, friends? It's Rob with some guy named Rob. And before you do anything else, please press like and subscribe. Or at least subscribe. Maybe you don't like this yet, but maybe you will by the end. Do you remember sixth grade? Sixth grade, everybody told you what to do, where to go, and how to do it. And it was really pretty easy. Don't get me wrong, like the social aspect of sixth grade and seventh and eighth grade and all that, really school in general, maybe wasn't the best for everybody. Some had bullies, some had, you know, parents' issues and things that they had to deal with. Not everybody had the happy nuclear family, as it's ridiculously called, because what normalcy is there? I digress. The point is, everybody told you what to do. Your parents told you what to do. Your teachers told you what to do. Your coaches told you what to do, and it was kind of easy. In the respect that you didn't have any choices to make. You got to be around your friends. You got to kind of choose your friends and who you want to be around out of the people that were going to your school or in your neighborhood, and and that time of your life was easy. Well, let me tell you, it's not easy. Being an entrepreneur means that you have to constantly be the person making that decision. You have to be the person saying, okay, today I am going to do this because it's going to yield possibly this. And there's no promise it's going to yield that. Like if you knew if you studied for a test, you could get an A on it. You knew you could. If it's a vocabulary test and you had to memorize these words, it's just a matter of memory. But when you get in the real world, it's about hustle and it's about flow. So the question is, if you are in a spot right now where you're thinking about becoming an independent artist or you're thinking about becoming an entrepreneur, you need to remind yourself, and you got to be really honest with yourself. What are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? Are my strengths strong in the areas of independent leadership, meaning nobody telling you what to do except yourself? And if the answer is yes, then go with entrepreneurial things, go with independence, go be your own artist. But if the answer is no, and here's the rub, if the answer is no, then you're going to need to find somebody for the other side of that. If you really want to be an artist, you need to hook up with another artist who does have those strengths to complement your weaknesses. And to be honest with yourself is one of the hardest things in the world to do because we hate that we have weaknesses. But if we don't admit that we have weaknesses, we often become blind to them. And blindness is somewhere between innocent and ignorant. And the older you get, it's ignorance. So, yay. Always giving you the hard truths here at some guy named Rob Inc., which is not a real thing. But what I do want you to do is challenge yourself to really say, what do I want? What are my career goals? What am I going to do with this? And don't be afraid to put in the work because the work is where you see the results. In the old days, we would plant seeds. The seeds would hopefully get rain, they get sunshine, and they grow up. Sometimes there was famine, sometimes there was drought, sometimes the water didn't come, the rains didn't come, sometimes we had to do other things to make that way. So what I'm saying is don't be afraid to step outside of the straight path that you might be on, and you might need to be going around the bend to come back to that path because it might not be the right time, might not be the right season. I've seen a lot of people have really great ideas, but they never panned out. Why did they not pan out? It wasn't necessarily because it was a bad idea. It was more to the times of the way they went about implementing that idea. And that to be an entrepreneur, to be an independent musician, is to know success and to know failure. The failure will come first, honestly, because you'll go to a show and no one will like what you're doing. They won't connect with you. And sometimes it's true and sometimes it's just artist perception. I know this. Whenever I go to a show, I try to always clap. I always try to always make sure that they see me leave a tip because I want them to know I appreciate what they're doing and this is for them. This is my way of saying thank you for your music. Thank you for sharing your heart, your skill, and your talent. And I want you to do the same thing. Make sure that even if nobody else is clapping, somebody's got to be that person. Be like, you know what? I do like this music, and this person is very talented. They deserve our attention and respect. We have to teach the younger generation, and I'm just saying honestly, right? 30 and below, they don't know they're supposed to clap. I mean, they're too busy staring at their phones, right? And the fact that you're staring at your phone right now to watch this means that you are too. But anyway, I digress once again. Be about the hustle because you want to be about the flow, and you want you want a reaction for an action. So if you are willing to put in the time, work, and effort, and try new things when one thing's not working, that's the hustle. If this isn't working, don't keep going this direction. If you know people aren't coming to your shows, or if you know that people are not listening at your shows, then don't keep doing this direction. go this direction. You know, go play a different venue. Go play a completely different venue. You've been playing bars, play pizza joints. You've been playing coffee shops, they don't like you, play bars, play house concerts, venues, play something. Um, Spice up your cover tunes. Make them something that's completely crazy. Do something that's going to break the mold, and don't do it just because somebody else has done it. As a matter of fact, try doing stuff that no one else has ever done, that you've never heard, you've never seen, and see what that will get you. It's tough to be a musician right now. Well, let me say that. It's easy to be a musician right now. It's tough to be a working musician who is completely 100% reliant on the amount of money that they're making based on their income from music. Okay? It's about the hustle. Always be about the hustle. All right? And you can't sleep on it. You know, you got to work while the sun's out, and sometimes you got to work when the sun's not out. All right, my love to you, friends. Thank you for my patrons. I appreciate you guys. You allow me to make videos like this. I think I've got 35 patrons right now, which is amazing. It's gas in my gas tank and food in my, you know, some people are giving 10, some people are giving 25, some people are giving $5 a month. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much for being a part of the I'm a Fam. And if you guys are interested in that, find it on Patreon. Some guy named Rob with two B's. And be good to each other, all right? I'll see you soon. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.